Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Monday Night Live. I see
Yeah.
I toned it down a little bit for you.
Yeah, you did.
I know, right?
Very proud of you. Oh my goodness. How is everybody tonight? We have one person in the chat right now. And I see Marilyn said that she got the seeds today.
Oh,
Woo!
sweet.
I got
Awesome.
your seeds as well. We picked them up not too long ago, actually, because they're at the P.O. box. So we picked them up a little bit ago. But yeah, we got the seeds.
And I found out today, I was today days old, that there are clippings that go for like $2,000.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It brought a whole new business idea to me, let me tell you.
I'm still unclear as to why it's worth $2,000 for a clipping of this plant, but okay.
Yeah. I know, right? It's a green leaf with white in it, and it just looks like a big leafy plant.
I have no idea. It's the green.
I take all the place. We have two people. It's only showing us one because Prepper 101's here too, and Tabitha. Is everything coming through okay? Like, are we
weird. Okay?
Are we still? Hello, Tabitha. Are we still like showing that we're live? Because it's showing we have weak internet connection as per usual.
Well, that's typical out here, right?
Yeah. So
we have weak everything connection.
Georgia, right? So, how has everybody's week been? I will start off by saying that or asking that.
I think our week went pretty good.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. I eat lots of fiber, so everything always comes through, okay? Isn't that the truth?
Hey, Austin's in the house. Hey, buddy.
Wait, what? Oh, Austin. Hello.
Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. Hi, Maggie. Miss Maggie.
Yes. Constantly been on the move this week.
Yes.
I put in some lights on the front of the barn, so now we have actual lighting outside when we take the dogs out.
She's a big sucky.
Which is huge.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We always had to bring flashlights out, and it would die all the time. So, and I'll put them in, not this video. I have Wednesday's video uploaded already. But the video after that, I will put the lights in. We got them for free, and they are going to go really well with our setup.
Oh, you should see them outside. I didn't have any light bulbs because it's been a minute. So I had to go to town today and get some things, and I got light bulbs. Mm-hmm. So you haven't even seen them on yet.
No, I haven't. I'll have to go take a peek.
It looks gorgeous. It looks fancy.
Right. And although we've been on the move this week, it's been a very quiet week. And you guys, if you weren't in our last live, you'll understand why. I think the video is coming out Wednesday. I've already got it uploaded. But we connected to hydro, electric for people in the States. And so we have constant power.
Which
and
is
it's
a
weird.
Blessing.
It's very weird, though.
It is. It's because it's so different. We've lived with the sound of a generator going on, and
solar.
Or solar.
We always have to watch what we plug in, and because our system, our system wasn't the best.
Right.
I mean, the system was good. The batteries weren't the best.
And I mean, since we've moved out here, like we've had to. I couldn't leave a light on in the camper if we left.
Yeah.
Because the battery would just kill the battery, and you're trying not to drain the battery totally.
Well, yes and no, because once we switched the battery to a newer one, it did a lot better. But the battery that came with the trailer was horrible. So, so that's good. It's been a very, very quiet week, and it's definitely like I was saying to Mike. I think we said it last week. That I've been looking for the sound. I've been looking for the sound of the generator subconsciously, like not intentionally. And so it has been a really, really good, quiet week.
All right. She has your knitted hat.
No. No, Maggie.
She moved from gnawing on my sock to your knitted hat.
Open up one of those treats. I'll give her one.
Did you not?
I did, but to keep her quiet for the next little bit. Oh, Bubba's gonna see. But oh well. Here you go. I'm trying to sneak it. To
She's just like a crazed little puppy right now, and she's gnawing on my toes and everything else.
Yes. Another thing that I wanted to bring up, because I think I brought it up once, but we're all over the place these days. We have a P.O. box now, and so we've put it in our main channel. We love to receive letters and send out letters. So we actually got a few items from the seed challenge that Hickory Croft Farm started, and so we've gotten, I think, most of the seeds already, and it's really, I don't know, it's really cool just to connect with other people and bring it back kind of old school, right? So if you're interested in corresponding that way, we do have a PO box, and you can find that address in on our main page on YouTube in our like about us section. Bless you.
I'm allergic to work.
Yeah, okay.
You know, when you said it earlier, and I think that'd be an interesting idea, is we could incorporate like mail call if we start receiving mail through the PO box.
I think that'd be really cool. I mean, I would love to do that. I don't know, getting mail is something, I don't know, it's just different, right? It's different than
everybody loves getting mail.
I do, and I'm one of those like I love geting mail. Doesn't matter what it is, I just love getting mail. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then check that out, and we would love to correspond with you. We have Sheila here. Hello, Sheila. Oh, we have 7 watching and 3 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Tabitha. Oh, we have Tiny Tim Posey. Hello. How are you tonight? It was a beautiful day today.
Oh my goodness, it was like 2 degrees out.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Beautiful, sunny. But it also made me realize that Maggie, it also made me realize that where our greenhouse is going to go, quite a few trees has to come down.
The original layout that we had envisioned for the property, it wouldn't have been an issue. But the lay of the land just wasn't very conducive to that layout, so we had to move things around a little bit. So it'll take a bit more work, I think. Maybe some adjustment. Maybe we could do a longer greenhouse off the back of the house.
I mean, it just won't get a lot of the morning sun. It'll get quite a bit of the late morning, early afternoon, and evening sun. So that should be okay, but we still have to do a lot of clearing. So,
which I kind of planned on doing for the most part. I want to open things up quite a bit.
Sorry, we got a dog that's trying to be possessive right now, and we don't allow that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. See, I'm not the only one. Yeah, I was excited today when I got the mail.
Everybody's excited when you get mail.
Yes. But there's some of us that are a lot more excited. Like it makes my day. I don't know, it just does, right? And it's something that you can keep, and it's tangible, and it's in your hands. So, yeah. What else was I was just thinking of something, and now I can't remember.
I don't know. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I got to check out and see when my buddy's coming over for working on the place.
Who?
Gord.
Oh, okay.
Because he's busy with a few other projects as well.
Yeah.
But if he's not here, I'm going to wire in the lights up top. And so the interior lighting of the barn will get done.
That'll be nice.
I bought some things for that today.
Yes. So we're trucking along. So on Wednesday's video, you guys are going to get to see the second floor, the views from the second floor, and
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's I kind of compiled almost like a week and a half worth of videos into this one video, and I think that's the route that I want to go from now on. Maybe 2 videos a week at most, and plus our live, but make them a little bit longer, because when I get focused in on a video and making one, I get focused in, and it doesn't matter to me if it's like 5 minutes or half an hour. But I find that it's harder for me to do multiple videos on a go. And so I think that's what I'm going to kind of switch to see. I don't know. But I'm always playing around trying to figure stuff out to make it work the best, right? So, but on Wednesday's video, there's a lot that's going on. So I think I'm going to premiere it on Wednesday around, I'm going to say 8:30, 9 o'clock, just because I know Mud from Mudbrooker goes on at 7:30 every Wednesday. So we're going to probably premiere it at Wednesday around 8:30. So yeah, so I was really happy with this video. So there's a few things that I'm learning. I'm learning about 4K, shooting in 4K as well. And so I have some footage that's from Mike's cell phone, and then I have other footage that was filmed in high def but not 4K. And so when I tried to merge them, all the lighting's messed up, and it was a big headache, right? So yeah, so basically this video I had to work really hard on trying to make all the lighting effects and everything work out, because once I added the 4K video in, it would make it so it was almost like bleach white, and it would, like, the tones were all off, so I had to learn how to add filters, and it was just, it's a learning process though.
I was out there videoing and I learned something. So I'm out there videoing and I'm like, wow, it's just too close in and the lighting's a little washed out. And when I mentioned it, my buddy Gavin come over and he starts pushing buttons. He says, no, you can just adjust it right here. And he's pushing buttons on the screen. I'm like,
yeah,
what? And he like brings it down to like normal and backs it up a little bit so it's not so close.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize too, I think I need to get out more when the footage is being taken. So for a lot, not all of the footage, I'm usually behind the camera when I'm trying to purposely film and follow Mike. But when the boys are working, building something, Mike will set the camera up. And so either one of two things has to happen. Either I got to go out and I got to start shooting the footage, which is fine. Or I have to school Mike on how to shoot the footage, because if you guys could see what the film is before,
she's a miracle worker. She is. I'm a horrible cameraman.
I don't blame you for it. I like that stuff where, I know different positions and things. And so with you, it's just set it up in a corner and and so yeah, we're being more part of this like YouTube thing together. And so
I'm trying.
You are.
I'm trying.
You really are. Been watching a lot of Canadian videos this week, praying for you guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
We're both.
There was a lot of stuff that happened today, actually, that I kind of, because we just got back from town and I kind of got briefed on a little bit from the one little area that we have for reception. And so I don't know what's going to happen, but I thank you.
Yeah. I hope things turn out for the best.
Yeah, for everybody. Give Bubba some love for me. I would, but he's sleeping and I'm not moving him. Have you heard of the HR 4125 bill in the States? No. Have you?
No. It's one of the things that I found living out here has done. I am very disconnected. I talk to my buddies around the world, my old Army buddies in chat, and I learn a lot more through them than I have through anything else.
Where I purposely look for some things. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of the media, like a lot of it. So I'm trying to stay away from it. But I do want to stay connected in that way because it's important too, I think, to a point, right? Yeah. So, but no, I don't know what it's about. So school us. We got all our rooms in the trailer wired. Now we got to run the 220 wire, then the main to the pole. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. She was tagging me in some TikTok videos that her and I think it's your husband or significant other were like the progress on their trailer. So it's exciting. It is. I will say though, I can't wait to get out of here. The dust from this trailer is nuts.
Oh, it's crazy.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Annie. How are you? Oh, we got Scott here too. Hello, hello. Back to Basics Homestead. I received the seeds, Angie. Thanks so much. You are most welcome. That's awesome.
You know what I think my favorite part of this whole process is? Every time I complete a project.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting the wiring in and putting those lights up outside on the front of the barn.
Yep.
Just getting that done. I'm like, I accomplished something.
And then you have that like 3 seconds of and then okay, next.
Right, yeah.
I'm excited for I finally went up to the second floor to get a tour just the other day. We included that in the film. And I'm so excited now. I will say this though. I will say that I give a layout of how the second floor is going to go, and I think we've changed our mind. So take what we say in the video about the layout because that's what the blueprint said, but we were kind of walking around and getting a feel of the area, and we're like, doesn't it make more sense to put the bedrooms together and then have the other half of the upstairs more of the loft area? Because originally we were going to have it kind of lengthwise, a bedroom and then one long I guess loft area for our office and stuff, but it just makes more sense to kind of condense it a little bit, and it just makes more sense.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Makes more sense.
We
may go back though, so who knows.
Yes.
Wilderstad, Dave and Amanda, hello.
Hey.
It has been a while. How are you guys doing tonight?
Did you enjoy the beautiful weather today?
I hope they had it over there too. Okay, so the HR 4125 bill will be banning the distribution of exotic animals. So all animals besides cats and dogs and farm animals will not be allowed across state lines, meaning we will no longer be able to get reptiles. What?
Okay.
And has it been passed, or is it just not just, but is it like in talks? Like, has it been voted on? What stage is it at?
And why?
Who knows?
Like, it's too late for invasive animals. Like, that ship has sailed a long time ago.
Right. Annie says, I'm good. Good. Living in an RV is so hard. Imagine a 24-foot with 2 kids, ADHD, and 2 dogs. It's hard. The only way I can compare with you there, while our trailer is 30 feet?
Yes.
30 feet. But we have 4 dogs and...
No. It's 28 feet. 30 feet, yes.
30 feet?
Yeah.
And we have 2...
4 dogs, 3 cats.
3 cats, but we do alter. The cats aren't in here all the time. We have to keep brother and sister separated because they hit maturity before their vet appointment to get fixed came to. So
it takes forever to get them in.
Yeah. So right now they're scheduled for March, I think 13th, March 13th or 18th. And so we have to keep them separated.
Meanwhile,
gotta keep them separated.
We couldn't get them into the vet in time to get them all fixed. So Georgia is now preggers
again. Yeah.
Again.
So that's one of the things that I'm like, and it's not from Moby. We know that because she went missing for like 2 days. Yeah. And I was like, and she was scheduled like the week after or something.
She was too.
And I was like, are you kidding? So I talked with the vet and they said, just wait to see kind of thing. Don't let her out and wait to see. And sure enough, shortly after she went missing for a couple of days, she stopped eating. And I was like, there's your sign. And then she was way more affectionate. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
So all 3 of them, Georgia will have to be a little bit behind, but they will all be fixed very soon. And it wasn't our intention whatsoever, but...
So anybody around the area might want a kitten.
I feel so bad, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Life happens.
Yeah.
we're constantly moving, especially right now when nothing is set in stone and fixed, and we're still trying to build this place.
Yeah, and time goes by. It's funny because ever since we started building, time was pretty slow over at the cabin.
Oh yeah.
But here it's like, wait, we're already in February. How did that happen? I don't know. But
every day you're getting up, you're trying to fix things, build stuff, like figure stuff out, make sure you get enough stuff in. Like today I went out looking for a couple things like plugs and light switches and stuff, and I couldn't find the light switch box that I wanted. So I mean, it's hard finding anything these days.
Yeah, and hard getting appointments for certain things too. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Angie and Mike. I got our seeds from you today. Everybody, well, so far, anybody that's got awesome. That is awesome. They got them all today, so that's pretty cool. Because I know some of the addresses, and it's like, I know one's in Quebec, one is close to us, and so that was pretty neat. It all got to the destinations today.
It was a good day then.
Yes, it was a good day. Oh yeah, everyone received their seeds today. It's a good way to start the week. It is. I got most of mine. We still have to go check our PO box. The PO box is like 15 minutes away, so we go there whenever we go out, except for today, of course, because we were late.
Yep.
But we did go, and we had to go change our address because the township had messaged us. You can go ahead. Yeah.
So we got our civic address, and then what was it? A week or 2 weeks later?
Wow. No, longer than that.
Longer than that. Yeah. So then we get a message back saying, "Oh no, your address isn't the even number. You're on the wrong side of the road for that."
Yeah.
We messed it up. We got to come fix it.
Even though we said in the beginning too, we were like, "Wait, are you sure this is our address?"
Yeah,
because it's even. And they're like, "Yep, no, that's what they assigned to you." They put a sign up at the end of our driveway, and then they turned around and said, "Whoops, we were wrong."
One of those little green lot signs or something. And then they had to come back, take it out, and put a new one in. You know the one thing I still have to do?
What?
I still have the stickers on the mailbox that we put on.
Our old address. So we had to go change our licenses, and they're like 1 digit. Really? Like the lady was laughing. It was cute.
Yeah.
They won't take ours away, but it will affect the pet stores and may make it harder for us to get bugs for our lizards. We can't move them from Michigan unless we rehome them all. What is okay? Again, you may have commented a little bit down. We'll get into the comments, but is it done deal, or they're talking about it? Because if they're talking about it, there is stuff and steps that you can take.
Yeah.
I agree. Receiving seeds always makes Monday good. Make a Monday good. Yes. Doing great. Lots of snow the last couple of days as usual. Been out on the ice getting a nice stash of food for the freezer. And the last week or two. Well, that's awesome.
Speaking of fishing, I saw something today kind of changed my mind on it. Because I'm not a big... I don't like eating fish too much. And I know Angie isn't into it as much.
I wish I could be.
We both wish we could be. But we're just... It's not to our taste. But I saw today that somebody had made dog treats out of
fish skin.
Yeah, fish skin. Yeah. It was rolled up like a bully or a bone, and it was dried out or whatever. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've seen them before. I think salmon rolls, but I haven't seen the one that he's describing today. It was quite large.
It was like tilapia skin. Tilapia skin.
It was quite large, and it was neat. And I'm like, the dogs would really, really like that. So we have our fishing licenses, and hopefully by the summer we'll. Bubba's telling us he needs food. Okay, you answer the next comment. Okay. And I will get him some food.
So anyways, that's one of the things I think I might be doing this summer. I'm going to do a little bit of research and figure out how to do that. And then I might be able to provide not just entertainment for my wife and, my kids if they come up and stuff, but also food for the animals. Rem's family, hey, sorry I'm late. I was finishing editing my next video. No worries, Remy. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Austin says it passed in the House, not the Senate yet. I don't believe. That's just, I don't know why they would do that. I think it doesn't make any sense.
Is there reasoning behind it?
Yeah, is there any reasoning behind it? Is it like an EPA thing where they were worried about the environment? Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's been going on for so long. I don't know. Been procrastinating this night. You know what? We almost forgot about Monday because we had to go into town today and like pick up some stuff from the bank. We had to do all these other things. It was just crazy. We got so much done, and then it was like 6:00, 6:30, and Angie looks at me. She goes, "We got to get home." Well, what's the rush? Oh, it's Monday Night Live. Oh, get out.
We get home with 20 minutes to spare. We managed to wolf down some chili. I just snuck another bite.
Oh, that's another thing.
What?
Living on hydro.
Yes.
Crock pot. We can just leave the crock pot on. The things you forget.
We could have with the solar at the other place.
Yeah, and we did a couple times.
Yeah, but it did. If you had it on high, it didn't kill the system. It's not a high quick like a toaster or coffee maker. But
it would suck all the power that the batteries should have been charging with through the day, and so you would never really charge your batteries again.
And I don't want to dog solar because I want to go back on it.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you, especially with the price of gas.
Oh my.
Yeah,
gosh.
we are at. My son posted today it was $1.59 a liter. Where he is, where we were in town today, it was $1.54 a liter, which makes it around 628. No, 616 Canadian. So probably around $5, maybe in the late $4 American per gallon. But I'm so glad that we are not on the generator anymore. You got some seeds too? Yes. No, I know I sent them out to you, but I'm like, that's
everybody got them today.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I missed this comment. I filmed today a vlog, started editing it, and hated it. I've done that several times. If you could see all the footage that I have that never made it to YouTube, I have a lot.
And to be honest, a lot of that's probably my fault because I'm like the world's worst cameraman. So you'll get some that's like the footage is all shaky or not focused or the lighting's horrible or the angles aren't right. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, a lot of that happens, especially if you're filming. I mean, I'm just going to move past that. Yeah. 3 months until the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference, really working hard on getting vendors booked. I would love to be a vendor, but we have nothing to vend.
Yeah.
I really would. Like right now, we just have.
Yeah.
We are going to come though. We already said we're going to go to.
We're totally going to come.
We make dog treats from rabbit hides, cut them into smaller pieces, and dehydrate.
Ooh,
that's pretty awesome.
That's a good idea.
It is really good. Maybe the next time
I saw
one of the cats kill a rabbit.
What I might get is I might either make or get a smoker eventually, because I saw in the store we were in today, the farm store, they had smoked chicken and turkey feet in the dog treat aisle.
You can dehydrate them, I think, as well. But that would be something that if I'm going to do a lot of dog treats, which I totally would love to do. And I've done them before, but that would be something where I'd want that dehydrator in the garage.
Well, what I was thinking of doing, because I've seen, I can make a couple different types of them, but they're like a camping style or,
a makeshift one, a man-made one?
Yeah, it's like this hunting style one that you can make with just branches and hides or whatnot, right? So there's different ways I can do that outside and actually make a smoker that they just smoke all day outside for a couple days. It takes a bit of work because you have to really kind of watch things, right? But
yeah. And to be honest, you building something that we don't absolutely need right now is not in the cards, but I would like to set up because I do. Before we moved here, I did a lot more cooking, canning, from scratch. I made a lot of my own things, and we've kind of led a life of convenience lately, just because we have so much going on that it's like, nope. So, but we're trying to change a lot of that right now. We've noticed we haven't felt the best, and so we're focusing a lot more on food these days. But Caddis is on a pretty steady diet of in-season fish and also other fish food. We prep for her. You might just need to branch out on your fish recipes. Lots of stuff you might be missing.
Oh, no doubt. There's probably tons of stuff I'm missing because I mean,
yeah, because I don't buy it or cook it.
No, and we tried a little bit, but it was
our extent of trying, because for me it's a rubbery texture, and so I absolutely love fishing, and I'm like, I would love to fish. I remember as a child going fishing with my grandfather and then coming back, cleaning the fish and eating it, and I was okay. But also my grandma battered it, and it was still somewhat healthy, but I could eat it then. And so I don't know how to cook fish at all, and we've tried. So one time I remember saying, like, I can eat tuna in a can. I can't have salmon. I haven't been able to, not can't. But I can eat tuna. So let's go try some tuna fillets that we could buy and prep, and I'll look up how to cook it. I think I got 2 bites in, and I was like, at first I was like, oh, I can eat it. And then I was like, oh, no, I can't. Nope. It just, anything with a rubbery kind of texture, I can't do it. And it sucks because one of those things is also eggs, which I love having chickens for my eggs, but I give it to him. But
meanwhile,
I know you have some recipes on there, but share your.
We might be able to find something. I know the last one I made personally was a smoked salmon that your friend brought over, and that was back when we lived in the city. I made it
on the barbecue.
On the barbecue.
And you can eat fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have, like, you don't like it a lot, but you can eat it.
Yeah. Like if I had to choose one or the other, like a really nice steak or fish, like even the smoked salmon, which was like really nice, I would totally go for the steak. I'm just preference, I guess.
And even when you have, what is it, haddock? When you have haddock, I can have a bite or two of that and be okay, but I don't want to push. So it seems like the battered stuff. And it's funny too, because I was brought up by an Italian family, and so I was used to seeing all like, and everybody eating and enjoying like calamari, eel, rabbit, tons of different seafood, lobster, crab, like everything, and I can't touch it. I just can't. But I was used to it, and it was like mussels, even those.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Chris and Steph. Hello. How are you guys tonight?
Sheila B.
I missed last week. Tell me about the new grandbaby coming. Well, what we know right now is Mom still might be in chat, but what we know right now is that
there's a new grandbaby.
There's a new grandbaby coming, and it should be coming around September. So so September is, we don't know an exact due date. I think she has her first ultrasound this month. So it's pretty exciting. Yes. Also, we can announce it now. Oh,
yes.
Yes, we have something else exciting going on. We've known about it for a month and a bit now, since New Year's, but my son proposed to his girlfriend, Tyler and Parker's parents. They are officially engaged and getting married. I think they said they were talking next year, so we will see with all of that. They just got their engagement photos back, and oh my goodness, so they're beautiful.
Oh,
they're
so
beautiful.
Good.
So lots of, careful guys, lots of exciting stuff going on right now. Caitlin's family farmstead. Hello. Gas is crazy. My local gas station said it will be $2 by March break.
What? All right, I'm gonna be riding my bike everywhere now.
You can't go nowhere on your bike here. I guess you could, but it's trees.
Like 3 hours to get anywhere.
Yeah, 3. With all, because we're on a very hilly area too, so it's like, yeah, you can go downhill fast, but you you in the shape we're in ain't going anywhere uphill fast. Me neither. Wrong. Hi guys. Okay. Hello, Leanne. How are you? Hello. Okay.
Hickory Cross says gas, hydro, and batteries all have costs, and they all seem to fluctuate. It makes it hard to pick something and stick with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we want to go back on hydro because we love everything about it.
Solar, you mean?
Yes, solar.
I was saying go back. We are on hydro.
She speaks Mike.
Yes, I speak Mike.
But it's everything's just cost way more than we anticipated due to everything that's going on in the world these days. Mm-hmm. And so it sucked up much more than we anticipated. So eventually we'll probably be able to get back into that game.
Yep.
But it's just going to take a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we didn't want to just get a smaller solar system.
# life goals.
Yeah, because we've lived with our system could have handled a lot more, but we had bad batteries or not bad, but dying batteries. And so we wanted to make the switch. Okay, Maggie, stop it. We wanted to make the switch to lithium ion, and they were just so expensive. And then we moved, and so we fully intended, but like he said, the prices are crazy. Maggie, stop.
Because like the inverter alone was going to be $7,000. Yeah. The batteries were going to be another 10 to 12, depending on the which way we went with them. And then there's the solar array. So it was just
not in the cards right now. And
yeah, it's just
there's probably not going to be enough at the end. So it's something we want to save for going forward. But at the same time, with what we were spending, we were probably spending anywhere from $800 to $1,200 a month on gas for the generator.
Yeah, while we were here. Wow, I couldn't get that out.
Right, and so I couldn't imagine what it would be when. Yeah.
Can you imagine $2 a gallon?
No, well, a liter.
Or a liter. A jerry can was costing me like $35.
I was gonna say, if Wilderstead's still here, when we bought like the jalapeno cowboy candy, first of all, I think I bought 6 in total jars of it. I think we're have one in the fridge and one in the cupboard. Like, I love that stuff. But you sent along some dog treats, and I think they were blueberry and something else. My dogs went nuts over them, by the way. Just saying. They went nuts. MT Homestead's in the house. Hello. How are you? Gas has been at above $1.60 here since the new year. Oh, wow. Way more than that north of us. Hit $1.70 in Timmins. What?
Wow.
This is crazy to me. I remember last year, or maybe it was 2020, it went down to like cents.
Yeah, it was at like 79 or 80 cents at one point.
So I think in the 80s it hit, but it's double now, almost double.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
everything's crazy out there right
now. Poor Becca's trying to get away from the puppy because all the puppy wants to do is chew on her. All the other dogs have told her, "Nuh-uh, get away." And Miss Becca just takes it. We're trying to train the pup on that.
We're catching up anyway.
It makes a difference eating real food versus what you can get in the grocery store. It does.
Oh my God. Well, you more than me. Like rebuilding your whole gut biome and stuff and getting off the sugars.
Oh, yeah.
I got to a point where I was snacking every night. Like cookies.
I was too, though.
Crackers and chips. And it was bad.
I got really excited yesterday and today because back before when we lived at the cabin, it was actually probably about within the year after moving into the cabin, Mike had bought me some snow pants, brings them home and put them on, and I couldn't do them up. So I was like, I bought myself a coat at Costco 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I put it on. I could do it up in the store, but for some reason I could not do it up when I got home and it came time for winter. Must have put on a few pounds there. And so I tried the pants on yesterday and they fit, and they actually started falling down a little bit. So I was really excited about that. And all I'm doing really is like introducing some magnesium, some what's it called? Probiotics, drinking tons of water. And so I'm not really doing anything other than that. And you should see, I won't share them yet, but you should see my befores and afters in just a month and just being more active. It's absolutely insane in just a month, 1 month. So I can't wait to see where the summer will bring.
But and you tried on that coat.
I said that.
No, you were talking about the pants.
No, I tried the coat on today. Yes, I did. I tried the coat on today and I wore it out and it fit me. So it was really a moment where I was like, yes, I'm just gonna do the dance. Yeah. I am well. Thank you, everyone. I can't wait until we get around to stocking our pond.
It will be such a great asset to the farm.
I bet.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love lobster. I wish I liked some of this stuff, and I just.
Yeah, I had a bad experience once, and it was just like that one time set me off. So, and it was crab legs, but it was similar, and ever since, like the smell.
Yeah. Also, another thing I'm doing is switching. I forgot to mention the food. I'm switching. So I used to eat nothing until like 2:00 in the afternoon, and I would never be hungry, and I would love to eat breakfast, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And then I made it a goal. No, you're going to have breakfast every single day, and you're going to eat lunch every single day and eat dinner. So by switching my eating habits, most of my sugar cravings, I still have some sugar, but my cravings for them and the cravings for like crap food, they're gone. They're just gone. So I actually crave, like we were driving to Bancroft today and I'm like, I need to eat. I forgot breakfast, of course, now that I'm talking about it. I forgot breakfast this morning and we went out to town and I'm like, oh man, I'm starving. And he's like, okay, do you want to get McDonald's or something? I'm like, no, you know what I want right now? I want carrot sticks. And he's like, wait, what? I'm like, I want carrot sticks. And so I'm craving the healthier food now. It was really hard to get over though.
And of course, the only fast food joint or takeout joint that I knew of was McDonald's down there, and they didn't have salads at that McDonald's. Like,
we also went because we do treat ourselves to a Tim Hortons once in a while, so we did today. And Mike's like, do you want a large or an extra? I'm like, I'll have a medium, make it a decaf. And so he goes, okay, I'll get a medium decaf coffee and then I'll get a large. And they're like, so sorry, we're out of large and extra large cups. So you have medium or small. So they're feeling it too.
Yeah.
They're feeling
everybody's getting hit with it.
Yep. Although the grocery store, well, we didn't go to the grocery, but we went to a few shops today. They were well stocked.
Yeah.
The dollar store was really well stocked compared to when I was last there.
Speaking of which, I was at another store and I happened to look at reading glasses because I've hit that stage. Like I'm doing one of these trombone looking things, trying to figure out if I can read something. So I just bit the bullet and I got a pair of readers. And I didn't want to pay like $30 for a pair of just reading glasses.
No, because I'd rather put that into an exam, right?
Right. So I actually went to the dollar store and picked up reading glasses for a couple bucks.
Yeah. I love fish. I know. I can't wear reading glasses because I sound like I'm complicated, but I really am not. I have stigmatisms in both my eyes, so I can't wear reading glasses.
You are complicated.
I am complicated.
But I love you.
But I own it. I own my complications.
You make it interesting.
I never get the same girl twice. Wait. That's not what I meant. Every live
She has many personalities.
Yes.
But she's good people.
Yeah. Hit the like. 3 likes, 15 watching. Hit that like if you'd like. Thank you.
You like me?
Congratulations. Ooh. Thank you. We're gonna have an exciting year.
Oh, there's so much
gonna happen. It says 16 watching and 18 likes here. Huh.
Well, that was weird too, because it was like 2 or 3 in the beginning watching, at least in the chat, and it only showed 1.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, if it's just our lag. Because we do have a pretty good
You winning. We're that far behind. Sorry.
Yes.
Did I make you lose your train of thought?
No, I lost the word.
Oh, what?
Like the ping. The ping is it's not lag.
For what? I don't even know what you're talking about right
Delay.
now. Delay?
Yes. And she's putting holes in my socks. Get off my sock.
She's a chewer. Maggie. Excuse me. I finally did it today. I hit that go live button without telling anyone, and somehow people showed up.
Yes.
Woohoo! It's
Do it, and they will come.
Yes, and it's so nerve-wracking. I will go back and watch it so I can say, well, I wasn't there, but I can say that I watched your first. That's awesome. Congratulations.
She's my toes.
Okay, Maggie. If it's not puppy farts, it's puppy teeth. Gas here is $1.52 a liter. Here for regular, nearly $1.60 for high grade. At that, why not do the high grade at 8 cents? That's prices of gas is just. The world is designed to suck the money out of your pocket. That's for sure. 100%.
Definitely been bleeding me dry lately.
Same way as, I don't know if she mentioned, same way as if you were going to go upload a video, it says go live and you can just hit go live now.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you go through StreamYard, no, instead of scheduling it, you could hit go live now.
Yep. You can just go live at any time. You can, and if you,
I
think you have to hit a certain point or something that you can go live on your phone. I remember, I think we had to hit that too. There was a certain number of subscribers or something, but you could go live right on your phone, and I was all excited to do it because we went out to this this beach. It's just a little private beach out in the middle of the woods, and nobody really, well, locals know about it, but it's not public. So I went out there and I got phone signal and I tried it, but of course the phone signal was even weak out there. What do you want? She took the puppy out, not you, and you're upset. Is that it? Yeah? Yeah, I can hear it. It's okay. Shh. I'm busy. Yes. You know what? It's always that first step. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And it just, eventually it'll feel natural. Like, I know there's half the time I'm like, oh, I'm wore out. Oh, we got to do live. And then I sit down and I'm like re-energized because we get to hang out and have a good time. I love it. That is a lot. We're talking about looking into maybe smaller independent systems that may support a few uses of electricity. Start small and see if we can have a cumulative effect. You know, I was thinking about that too. And the ones that I was finding, it was like if you could have the windmill and you can have like a water hydro system, that if you had a creek or something like that, you could actually compile everything together. But then it gets a little complicated with the input, because when you have that much energy coming in into an input, you have to have some sort of regulation system in effect that it doesn't like overcharge or things like that. But it's possible. Anything's possible. Another way I've seen people go about it is they'll do, like you were saying, like little micro fit things or smaller independent systems where they'll have one on the chicken coop and one on this other outbuilding and one on this other outbuilding, and they'll all be independent systems doing independent things. And it's possible to do that. It's just the more moving parts I find in anything, the more things can break and the more you spend time, repairing and maintaining. So my eventual goal is to try and make everything as streamlined and easy as possible. Because the older I get, the less gumption I'm going to have to do all this stuff. She is just wired.
She is, because she was kenneled for a few hours while we were in town.
I get it. You guys bought us out of the Coyote Crack wild blueberry chicken meal
that was
treats.
It.
Oh, those were crazy good. The dogs loved them.
I was gonna say, how do you know they were good?
Because I tried dog food.
Did you?
Well, sure, why not? If it's good enough for the dogs.
Right. Oh, Bettina's here. Hello.
Hey, Bettina. Thanks, Trail. Let's see.
Oh, her live was fun.
Yes.
How did you do? Did you were you nervous? Like, how did it go?
All right.
Oh wait, go down. I'll go back up.
Here.
Yeah. It's like nice. Good for you. I bet you feel so much better too. I do. I really, really do. The swelling, the inflammation that went down is nuts. I think because the scale says, it says 5 pounds, but the pictures say like way more than that.
Oh yeah.
So
it's crazy.
It was a lot of inflammation, and I started really, really feeling it where like I tried to get out of bed in the morning and I'm like, I can't move. It was hard for the first hour after waking up. It was like trying to get out of bed was just like, no, just leave me here. Becca or Maggie, she is. We're gonna have to take her for a run. Yay. I had a high of 35 people show up, and I was on for 42 minutes. My average watch time was like 10 minutes. I'm a little shocked. That is
wow, awesome. That's incredible. Good job.
Yes. Good evening. Oh, Wilder said, oh, hello, Mama. How are you?
Hey, Mama Bear.
Oh, what did...
Oh, she wasn't feeling so good.
Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Okay.
Let him outside.
Yeah, no, because she'll get into all the stuff that she's not supposed to. At least we can watch her here. Becca, get her, Becca. She will grab Becca's tail, and Becca will walk, and she's just trying to play tug of war with her tail.
Once you get away from eating the stuff like fast food, etc., for a while, if you do have something like that, it tends to taste blah and not satisfying. Yeah.
Pop was another thing. I made the switch from Coke to ginger ale long ago, and we did slow down, but then when we bought it, we would have it in the house for like, I don't know, a week or so, and then it was like every time we went to go get gas, we'd get a ginger ale, We didn't drink an excessive amount of it, but I noticed within a few days of not having it how much less inflamed my belly was.
Yeah.
Will I ever have a ginger ale again? Of course I will, because but I'm just not going to.
Oh, but like today I had that chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
I didn't get a burger.
What a kick in the stomach.
Yeah.
Like I felt like a mule just. Oh.
He's inadvertently lost weight, or at least inflammation, if not weight, just from me, because I'm cooking better too. It's not the best still.
And to give you an idea how much I went up, like that's my wedding ring. I can't fit it on any other finger but my pinky.
Yeah.
So I've gained that much weight since we've been out here.
Yeah. There was always so much on the go that it was just, we didn't put food first, but if we had have put food first, we probably would have got a lot more accomplished.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be dragging as much. Whatever. And it is what it is. I'm not disappointed in it. I'm excited that I'm learning it at 44. And I ate a lot better before, but I never put much thought into that stuff really.
Now, that being said, I also had the surgery this last year. So, I've been fighting back uphill, trying to be more active. And then, of course, I'm a typical guy. I just keep pushing too hard, and I hurt myself and set myself down for a week or so. And whatever. Carrot sticks or air fried.
See, we need an air fryer.
All right, let's get an air fryer. What's the best air fryer?
Yeah, I went looking and it was like, oh my gosh, there's so many out there. I don't know anything about them. So I don't know if there's one that's better than the other or what. No, it isn't. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, especially my head. I hope you feel better too. Dentist is expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one for me.
Yeah.
I had a serious sweet tooth.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have to let her out. I've never seen her this like.
But she's been cooped up all day.
I know. Well, not all day, for 4 hours.
Well, that's an eternity for somebody that young.
I know, right? I see 16 watching and 21 likes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Din is ready. Gotta run. Have a great night, everyone. You too. Thanks for popping
See you
in.
guys.
You guys are probably gone, but thanks for stopping by, guys.
Yeah, no kidding. You know what? I can't wait.
I'm quietly watching over here.
I can't wait till we can pull off doing like what Wilderstead and everybody else gets to do, is eating stuff straight from the garden. Mm-hmm. Once we get the garden in and the greenhouse.
I know. I've been watching quite a few of their videos actually. I am gonna go stick them outside. At least back.
There's only so much that they can destroy out there. I've got most everything kind of put
why
up.
would you say that?
Knock on fake wood.
They literally ran.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like theirs only shows like 3 likes. Tabitha's. So I
refresh the page maybe.
I don't know what's going on these days.
Northumberland, did you get seeds yet? Because I sent some seeds your way.
Yeah. We're gonna have to make that coyote crack this year.
Oh yeah, I've already got. I bought I bought a couple different kinds of jalapenos. That stuff is amazing. Wilderstead has a video on how to make it. I think they call it coyote crack recipe. If you get a chance to go check it out, or if I don't know if there's a moderator in here, if they can get the link. If not, then I will.
We'll put it in.
I'll try to put it in.
Yeah.
Just before we end the live. Well, actually, I'll wait to see if a moderator puts it in. Yeah. Brody. No.
Let's see here.
I'm sure no one could tell I was nervous for stuff to talk about was interesting, but looking for stuff to talk about was interesting. Yeah. Excuse me. I noticed with our lives in the beginning, like I have some things written down, because usually people come in throughout, like after the first 10 minutes. So I write down a few things just to refresh my memory. But then once chat gets in and everybody starts talking, it's almost natural.
It is.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think we're in a particular place because we kind of feed off of each other through the chat too. Mm-hmm. As well as, comments and whatnot. But I ran a roundtable with a couple other groups. Our channels on
Rem Thor,
Rem Thor and Hickercroft. Yeah. And man, like I know I went into it and I wasn't as prepared as I'd like to have been because I was all over the board with 6 other different projects that week, and I kept getting over my head, and so I was nervous. How many lives have I been on? So it just depends. Some will go great. Some will be so smooth that you don't even realize you were on for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And other ones, you
like this one, we've already been on for an hour in like a minute and a bit.
See?
I know.
Like this one.
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's been maybe 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes smooth. Like you feel like you're hanging out with friends. You're chatting about different subjects, and it's just great. It's great conversation.
Mm-hmm. Must be something wrong on Tabitha's end. Yeah, maybe refresh the page. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Amanda said that. Every little step helps when it comes to food. Oh, that's what, yes, 100%, because they said growing and eating. We have, I think, most of all the seeds that we wanted, I'm pretty sure, with the exception of a couple, but I want to grow a lot this year, but I'm not going to overwhelm myself at the same time because we have to build the garden, figure out where we're going to put the garden, grow all the seeds from scratch. So Mike and I just had a talk yesterday and we were like, okay, so do we invest in growing the seeds that we have? Do we invest in a grow system where we can start seeds indoors? Because next year we're going to be hopefully using the greenhouse. Mm-hmm. And so it's either we invest in going in in lighting, which we can always have and it be useful, or we go to a garden center when it comes time to plant. And I'm like, I don't want that because 99.9% of my seeds are all organic and heirloom. And so we are going to invest in some lights. We're not sure where we're going to put it yet, but we're going to invest in some lights. My daughter's going to lend us like it's not like a greenhouse, but it's like, what is it called? It's like a tent, but it's got foil, grow tent or something like that. And so it's got like the aluminum or foil or whatever it is. So it's all reflective in there. And we're going to buy a couple lights, but is there a brand? That's the question I had. Or do you have any suggestions, on how to make a really good setup for inexpensive? Because I don't want to invest a lot, but it's something that we're going to have to do enclosed. We're going to probably have to heat it if we can't put it in the trailer somewhere. And yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, I am open to all of it. I've been researching and going on Amazon and I'm all researched out right now. But I know like I need to get it this week. So this weekend, my daughter's bringing over the supplies that she has for me so I can borrow it. And yeah, but anyways, because we get to go away this weekend somewhere. We don't know where yet.
Date night lives.
We're gonna go Saturday and Sunday, and we're finding somewhere with either a jacuzzi or a hot tub, hopefully, because
we need some hydrotherapy.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my own cleaning supplies, but we have not been. I haven't had a bath in since July, and I love my bath, so I just will clean the tub and get in a bath. That's what or a hot tub. He wants a hot tub, but so we got to try to find something. It finally worked. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you do need an air fryer. Ours is in the stove. It's great. That's awesome.
Interesting.
Huh. Speaking of air fryers, did you see my air fried chicken patty sandwich video? I haven't checked it out yet, but I did see a posting for it. But I will go check that out because I have been super interested in an air fryer for some time now, and it took some convincing, especially on the generator. Or solar. He was like, why would you get one on those two, right?
Yeah, our old solar system was very restrictive.
Hello.
Hey,
how are you tonight in Alaska?
That is such a pretty picture with the mountains back there.
Ninja 6-quart double drawer at Costco air fryers, $149. Huh. I heard the Ninja one was decent, so I'm going to do some research and see, because we actually do have to make a Costco run.
Yes.
And we got our cashback coupon from Costco, so it was $60. So maybe that air fryer is calling our name for 90. I will go check it out in either tonight or tomorrow.
I know. I was just thinking that. I'm like, I just had some chili and I'm already like, chicken sandwich. That kind of sounds good.
Yeah, and I've seen like through some other videos too, or even pictures on Facebook. I've seen a lot of air frying recipes, and I'm like, that would come in so handy. But truth be told, I did buy the pressure cooker. I can't remember the name of it. The Instapot. I did buy that. See, she's getting into stuff out there. We can hear her banging around. I did get the Instapot. I used it. Okay, so when we lived in Oshawa, I used it all the time. Then we moved off grid and I gave it or let my mom borrow it. And then I don't know if she ever ended up using it, but then we got it back and I was on solar and I just never used it. But now that we're on hydro, I can't believe there's another thing we can start doing. Instapot. Oh.
I gotta go out and get the fire going. It's like burned down to nothing.
No, it's not. It's just quiet under one log on the right.
Okay.
I just saw it.
Okay.
I was just watching Chicken and Goose. Hello, Billy Lee. Watching Chicken and Goose Economics. Get the Ninja. Okay, so apparently we got to get the Ninja with the air fryer. Then you'll have one appliance for multiple uses. Going to check out Mennonite Farmhouse video on the air fried chicken patty sandwich after the live.
Sweet.
Yes. Oh, you posted the link to Awesome Sauce.
Thank you. Thank you. Northumberland
Acres said, I haven't got them yet. I finally got yours mailed out this weekend.
Okay, yeah, don't feel bad. I still have to, I've been telling my buddy over in Okinawa I was going to send him another package from Canada, and that was like months ago.
I did the same with Sweeney's. I have their stuff ready. But for like if I want to send any more seeds out, or if I want to send a package that's just a little bit bigger than the typical mail size, I bought stamps for that. If you want to send anything that's just regular parcel or regular mail to the States, I bought stamps for that. And then if you just want to send a regular letter, I bought stamps for that. And I did not know, so I confirmed with the post office that we can put it in our mailbox and they'll take it. As long as our flag is up. And I'm like, I thought that only happened in the States.
Oh, I
love you. Are you hosting the next roundtable, Rems? Hopefully. Thanks, Doc. And now you need to learn how to pressure can chicken. I know that's one of the things, because once we're more established, I want to get back to doing our own meat birds, but not in the sense that we did it before. So I want to be able to do that and then pressure can and, have our flock of chickens, but not in abundance. Like we purposely went and bought meat birds. And then, but I like Hickory Croft's idea where they have the birds that they have for their eggs. It's a dual purpose bird, and the overage kind of thing is what they butcher, or maybe not the overage, maybe they have planned. But I'd like to do that where we have our birds, we let them grow, and then during butchering season, we'll pick some and butcher and can, because ground beef, and that is another thing that I want to pressure can.
See, but I want it set up in a specific way. Like we haven't had everything set up just the way I wanted it. Mm-hmm. So when I go to butcher, I want to have everything set up just right. Yeah. I want to have my butchering is ready to go. I want to have like the whole shebang, all like.
Our goal for this entire build is to, as best as possible, because this is where I think we not failed, because everything's a learning lesson, but lacked in, was setting up things properly the first time. So especially with the fox attack that just happened not too long ago, I realized real quick, we were talking about putting the animals closer, like behind, in between the barn and the house, but further back, so they have a little bit more room to roam. And with the fox attack, it made my 110% decision that they're not going to be up there anymore, because the fox or any predator has access from the road, access from the forest across the street, access from the hydro line path. At the time, all I was thinking was they're going to get full sun. They're close to the barn. It's not far for us to go. I didn't even think of different lines of attacks from different predators or whatnot. Not to mention, we also have dogs that are in the neighborhood that have found our place. And I'm going to say on the daily, they show up at the top of the driveway.
Yep.
And they haven't done anything yet. Usually any sound or one of our dogs will scare them away. But I know that they aren't used to livestock, so I don't know what they would do. They don't seem like they're horrible dogs, but you never know. So that was another thing, right? But that was one thing I stupidly didn't think of, was lines from all the predator
learning
access,
process,
right? It is.
Learning curve.
It is. It's up to you. I need a way to reach out to you, but I am ready. That's about roundtable.
I am ready, Rems. I am ready.
I am trying to grow anything and everything. I'm a plant killer.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. Everything's by trial and error. And the one thing I do want to focus on, like I know how to grow tomatoes, I know how to grow peppers, lettuce, all that other stuff. So the stuff that we're going to can. So my garden this year is going to be for things that I want to eat fresh now or during the summer, and for canning. So that's going to be my purpose for the garden. So right now I'm actually gathering a lot of different recipes from a lot of YouTubers so I can start writing down, okay, here's a common theme here. This kind of tomato, this kind of onion, this kind of whatever, or onions in general. So yeah. So I've been watching a lot of that because I'm going to try my hardest to do a production garden this year. And then next year, I want to do a pretty production garden. My husband bought some grow light bulbs from my grow light today. Oh, that's awesome. We have to order ours. I have to get peppers going and onions, I believe, too.
Hey, Jeremy and Carmela in the house.
Hello, hello. We are doing well. How are you guys tonight?
Hanging out in the barn, having a good time.
Farina, that was one of the ones I saw. So I'm going to write that down.
Okay.
Farina grow lights. We are that far behind.
Looks like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
that's okay.
Per usual.
But yeah, normal.
Don't forget to hit your thumbs up.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
We bought one light at Lowe's, $25, and it doesn't use much power.
Oh, it's not bad.
Cool.
It'd probably be 60, 70 in Canada, but I did find a couple on Amazon that have good reviews. And so I kind of said, okay, maybe I'll go with these, but I also want to ask people who actually grow them or use them.
Mm-hmm.
Barina grow light, plant grow light, 4 foot, 252 watts, 6x42, full spectrum LED. Oh, grow light strips, T8 integrated growing lamp fixture, grow light strip with on and off switch, 6-pack Amazon. Was that a link or did they type that? Oh no, it was typed. That was actually, I think, one of the ones that I looked at, was considering buying because they were the strips.
Is that how you feel when I talk to you about the construction of this house?
Yeah, I understood 90% of that. So they're 252 watts. There's 6 times 42 watts per light. There's 4 feet long.
Full spectrum.
But they're equivalent to 1400 watts. They're LED light strips. They're T8. So hold on. They're more energy efficient than T12. And they're brighter than T12s. Yeah.
Is it like the T1000?
The T1 what?
Like the T1000?
For what? What's the T1000?
It's the Terminator.
Oh. I'll send you our email on Facebook tonight.
The T101?
I'll send you our email on Facebook. I don't think that was for us. Oh, okay. That was for Rems.
Yeah.
Okay. My Costco cashback was $1.94. I don't shop there anymore. I moved here from Oshawa 4 years ago. Where? I know they were supposed to build one in Belleville, but I don't think they ever did. There was plans. They had a location and everything, but I don't think they ever did.
Keeping things centralized does work and helps with chickens, etc. For sure. Yeah, I've reorganized all my plans for where the livestock's going to go, and I'm hoping it'll make things much more streamlined and much easier.
But the thing is, now with this property too, we're coming into this property, and we're nowhere near experts. We're only living off our experiences, but we had a chance to experience what we didn't like over at the other property and what we did. And what works for us may not work for someone else. But we had that opportunity. And I'm in between 2 spots with housing for the animals, because I do like the idea of having one big barn and kind of having stalls for them. And is that your shoulder? Their own entrances and stuff. So I'm kind of torn between that or doing separate quarters for them. So we're still making our mind up for the actual shelter, but location, fencing, all that stuff, we know what we like. We think anyways. I mean, we could change our mind in a few years, but for now we know what we think works for us. I actually just sprouted some apple seeds today, crossing my fingers they survive as a plant. I'll cross my fingers for you too.
That's another thing I need to look into is pruning an apple tree, because we've built pretty much
Have a good
everything.
dinner, Leanne. Sorry.
We built everything around this kind of apple tree just behind the house for the future orchard. And
yeah, that went.
No, it'll get
we can
there.
still make it work. It's just not the way we had originally designed, because the ground where we wanted to build the house wasn't good enough. So we had to move the placement of the house, which then would change the sunlight for the sunroom or the greenhouse. So we have to cut down a lot of trees, more than what we would have liked. So yeah, bird flu is spreading around here and birds are getting killed off. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Are any of your chickens, or I don't know if you have chickens or if it was your family's that has chickens, were they affected at all? Have a good night, Mom. I'm trying to tap the screen to send likes to get live likes out more than like on TikTok.
Yeah, that's awesome. I found, like, we pulled out, we were talking about this the other day. We pulled out some actual pictures, some photos, and then we're like, oh, what is that? And but it's a printed photo. And you're like, oh, come on.
I actually once tried to do that with a regular photo. I was holding it and I went up to it and I must have been
That's
tired.
what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay. I was, you're like, we have been hearing about it. It's pretty scary stuff, as the CFIA could come and wipe out all birds in a radius of the big farms.
Oh,
wow. It's not just the big farms, it's also little backyard coops. Oh no. That's not good. It started in the big farms.
But it did not, like it usually does, have been testing smaller flocks or just culling them.
Just culling.
All right, we should close her down.
Yeah, we have to take Miss Maggie on a run.
Yes.
I'm
not sure what she's chewing on out there.
I know, right?
I can't really see.
I know, and we got to get the fire going. Re-going. It's still embering, but
it looks dead to me.
It's not. I was out there. I was out there. Oh, we were just talking about you.
Oh, of course he shows up now.
Like, I have all this stuff to send off, but it's you know what? I'm gonna make a point of it this week. I'm gonna write it down, because when I write stuff down, it happens.
Get her done.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for showing up tonight for our live. Thanks for being part of our chat. We hope to see you next week when we're back at her again. Yes. Oh, Wednesday's video is already uploaded, so there'll be a video this week, not another live. But yeah, life on the go. Woohoo! But good day, guys. Off on a snake call. You go do that. Be safe. Be safe, as always. Take care. And God bless, guys. Take care. Have a great night, guys. Bye. Oh, ending? Are we? It's still sort of ending. Yeah. Kind of. Kind of. We're still here. It like broke. It's stuck. Uh-oh.